JCF is our police force. And that is where the government policy started. When we took office in 2016, massive debate about security and what we need to do with the police force. We had gone through at least 2 decades of trying to transform the police force. There have been several modalities of transformation, schemes and strategies for transformation, to include the importation of officers to have a demonstration effect on the leadership of the police force, to trying to get the police force to do more community policing. There are all kinds of strategies that have been employed to transform the JCF. Some have worked, some have not. And what we decided to do is not to go and reinvent the wheel. We saw what the challenges were. The first challenge was that you could not place the entirety of national security wholly and solely on the JCF's shoulder. So you had to have a broader plan, and we developed Plan Secure Jamaica, of which the JCF plays a very important role. So we looked at security in a global context for Jamaica. I explain this to you in a way that you can understand immediately. Ever so often, you will see videos of policemen in our urban centers trying to enforce public order, whether it is with taximen or vending. And they get into confrontation with people who are not properly parked, with people who are vending on the streets. Batons are drawn, guns are drawn, fights happen, and there have been, unfortunately, injuries and deaths. But think of it. Is the problem a security problem or an urban planning problem? Are we asking the police to police a poorly planned urban space? So, the police gets a lot of blame for a lot of things. The problem has to be looked at from a broader perspective. So we developed Plan Secure Jamaica, which includes how do we build proper urban spaces that have designated parking, designated places for vending, designated places, proper spaces for pedestrian activity. We need properly built townships. And we have started that. It's not going to be an overnight transformation. It takes time to plan out a city or a town and build it out. But just look at what is happening in Morant Bay. You're going to have the first purpose-built urban center I have done the full research on it to see which town was actually purpose-built in Jamaica. Maybe there was, and I will report at another event what my research shows. I mean, yes, there have been. I mean, Black River, you could say, Spanish Town, even parts of Negril, parts of Ocho Rios, Spanish Town. But in recent times, where you've just built a town, and this is the town where your commercial activity and your domestic and other activities will take place. That is going to assist when we replicate this right across Jamaica in how citizens relate with the police. It will assist with the security issue. So we developed Plan Secure Jamaica to look at all elements of the security issue.